Here he's going to get the trainer to work on him. And the Mountaineers go up 32-0. Victory by Brody Connolly at 174 pounds. Ian Bush now at 184. And he's up against sophomore Max Borton of Glenville State. Connolly again with the fall, 25-second mark of period number 1.
So this sport is a grind, right? And all as the year goes on. And I thought, you know, one of the things that was challenging for Ian Bush is, I don't know if I'd say he wore down as the year goes on, but man, that wrestling at that intensity at that weight class is really challenging. And there were a lot of people in the Big 12 in his weight class who were very good. So, you know, especially as you get in that, and the challenges and figuring out for him too, what is the next step? How do I move to the next level of things?
Bush 4th at the Big 12 tournament last year, an NCAA qualifier. Brody Connolly standing by with Jared Wilson.
Brody Connolly, a leader of this program, as you've gotten deep into your career here in West Virginia, it just looks like off of your offensive shots, whenever you get on top, you're looking into those positions, looking 3 steps ahead to try and get those bonus points. How do you try and work to get those points on the board for the Mountaineers?
Yeah, you know, we train that every single day in our practice room. Chain wrestling, one move to the next. Just keep wrestling, keep moving, let it feel natural. Get to those positions that you feel comfortable with, replicate in practice, and you can show it on the mat.
Brody, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Brody Connolly there, victorious by fall at 174 pounds. And Ian Bush has scored first here in his matchup with Borton.
So in an odd way, Brody Connolly gives you the key to being successful. You have to practice in a way that you're going to compete, or you have no chance, right? I mean, and it's hard to do that day in and day out, because there are days where you just want to, you're sort of like to exist and sort of get through, but being purposeful about that with some intentionality and intensity in it to really, these are the things I'm working on, this is what I'm, and linking that to what your ultimate success is, that's really how people get good and better, and that's how they become successful.
Well, you talked earlier about Ty Waters as we go out of bounds with 1:10 left. Love of the sport, you have to also love the process and the preparation and all of the work, taking care of yourself, the sleep, the diet, all of it to get to the level that Ty Waters is at, to get to the level that we've seen a number of West Virginia wrestlers get to.
Yeah, and in this sport, unlike any other, the nutrition part is even more of an issue based on your need to make a weight class, right? So you have to, that is a more disciplined, you have to be more disciplined about it than in any other sport. So that is a definite major deal in the preparation and getting yourself ready. Sometimes we watch people and they come out, boy, they don't look like wrestling very well. Well, you know, what did it take to make weight for them that particular time? And where did they get a little overextended? It's not just about maybe was I sick or any of that kind of stuff, but, you know, especially with these short weigh-ins to wrestling, you don't really have time to recover. So that part is huge.
3-0 lead for Bush here. Go ahead, Jared.
Ian Bush has always been one of those guys that his coaching staff has really talked highly about with that discipline. You know, a team captain this year, but he's always been someone that Coach Flynn has always pointed to, hey, this is a guy who's doing everything right. And that to be successful at this level, you need to take the time to and be disciplined in every aspect of your game. And there's so many layers to this great sport of wrestling that Ian Bush takes care of.
Bush taking care of things here from the top position. Final seconds of the first period. He spent most of that period on top after scoring offensively. He'll take a 3-0 lead and 2 minutes and 27 seconds of ride time into period 2.
You know, and to keep up with that particular point, you can do everything right, and that really doesn't guarantee you that you're going to win. I mean, because the other guy's trying to do the same thing. So these processes that you go through, you're the best you can to put yourself in a position to be successful, and hopefully enjoy yourself while you're out there, and take the pressure off yourself and just let things fly and be free in the process of wrestling. If you're out there working to score points and continuing to score points, the chances are you're going to win way more than you're going to lose anyway.
Bush up 4-0. Cameron High School product. Close to home here in Morgantown. 4-0 Bush with the lead over sophomore Max Borton, and Bush in again.
Nice single leg, but you want to see him drive the corner a little bit better than that. He's in a pretty good spot, got the leg hooked. He can push that knee down, get his head out. Just rock him back a little bit. And there it is.
7-0 lead for Bush now. And continuing to work from the top. He was dominant in the top position in the first period.
Yeah, he's got over 2 minutes of riding time. And now, and so it's sort of like the conversation that Coach Flynn was having with Ty Waters. If you're going to be on top, riding's good, but you might as well get some points while you're up there. See where you can work on turning and what those turns are. And these are, as dumb as it sounds, these are opportunities to continue working on things in a live match situation.
Bush doing a great job with that claw. You can see he keeps the shin in the thigh whenever they're down on the mat. Now Borton able to tripod up a little bit, but he was able to keep that claw with that pressure on, and it's putting Borton's hands into the mat. It's keeping that pressure forward on the bottom wrestler, and really just goes into how Bush has been able to be so successful from the top position.
And we're going to head to the third here with a neutral start.
And Borton's going to pick neutral, I think.
Well, tired of being on the bottom, that's for sure.
I can't blame him.
No.
Can't blame him at all. And you haven't been able to demonstrate that you can get out, so it doesn't.
Keep the head down.
I've often wondered that sometimes. I think sometimes coaches even get stubborn, you know. You're going to take down because it's your turn to take down, and you score a point to get out. But, Coach, I can't get out. I can't get out.
Another takedown there, and again, Bush to work. Well, now he's going to cut him loose. 10-1 the score.
But I think that's exactly right. It's getting to work. It's starting to pick up that intensity a little bit, or maintain that intensity really, and not letting it fall off. Now you've got a chance to get in a few more scoring opportunities, a couple more takedowns, maybe a near fall to end out. There's a warning for stalling.
Borton has been really tough on the hand fighting from his feet, not necessarily doing much from the collar ties, but he's reaching directly for the hands and trying for that wrist control every time from the neutral position. And Bush has gone back-to-back times now where he goes to reach for the hand and then disappears into that sweep shot. One time he ends with a takedown, now this time he ends with a stall call at the edge of the mat.
Those are all the little games within the game. You know, you're trying to get a feel for what somebody's doing. You may get tied up a couple of times, but now in the challenges, you have to change patterns a little bit, right? If I keep doing the same thing, there's an attempt to, I'm going to pull down on your collar tie, but what I really did is I tapped you and then went underneath when you tried to sit down on it. He's going to try to roll him through, but Bush staying just in good position. There's no chance of that happening. There's another three-point takedown.
Going to let him up again, I think. Yep.
And then see if he can get one more takedown.
15 seconds
left.
It's your attack now.
Final 5 seconds. One attempted shot here, and no points yet.
Well, they might give him the 3 at the buzzer if
They sure did.
danger.
So Ian Bush looking solid. An 18-2 victory here at 184 pounds.
Which is going to make that a technical fall.
So the extra points for the tech fall, and West Virginia winner in all weight classes so far against Glenville State.